So, we're talking about the 20th anniversary of the Iraq War, something you experienced very personally. It was back on November 12th, 2004, when an RPG pierced the plexiglass floor of a Black Hawk that you were piloting, exploding next to your legs and changing your life. Today, you sit as a senator on the U.S. Armed Services and Foreign Relations Committee. I want to ask you, how do you think about Iraq, your experience, and your life 20 years later?
Obviously, it was a turning point in my life. I wouldn't be on this path to public service here in the United States Senate were it not for me being wounded and ending up in the hospital at Walter Reed and meeting a newly elected senator from Illinois by the name of Barack Obama, who had only been in office. I think he was elected November 6th, and I was injured November 12th. And meeting him, and he was on the Veterans Affairs Committee, and developing a relationship with him and Senator Durbin, which led to me eventually running for office. But at this point, 20 years from when the war started, I feel that Iraq is somewhat unfinished business for what I hope for the country, which is to one day be a friend and ally to the United States in the way that we have developed relationships with countries like Japan and Korea and Germany, where we're very good in the United States of turning former adversaries into allies and long-term friends. And I think we're on still a very long path for that with Iraq. But I hope for them to develop and grow their democracy. So I don't think the work is quite done yet, but the work of the military is certainly done there.
Do you see the Iraqi people today as significantly better off than they were when you were fighting on the ground?
I do see that they're significantly better off than they were when we were fighting on the ground, but also significantly better off than they were under Saddam Hussein. I do think that there's still a much needed room for improvement and investments. The young people of Iraq have a huge unemployment rate, and this is a country that is very young. You also see malign influence from Iran-backed factions within Iraq, including within the Iraqi government itself, that we need to be very careful of. And you still have issues up north in the Kurdistan region, where you see the Kurds who are attempting to really run their autonomous area in a very responsible way, but still, being under the negative influence, negative oversight from the government in Baghdad, cutting off their oil revenues and the like, for example.